If you're an older man who masturbates, I understand this might sound alarming. It's meant to get your attention for an important reason. But from the very start, I want to be clear. This is not about shame or judgment. This is about having an honest adult conversation about a topic that too often gets hidden behind a wall of silence. In our culture, we rarely discuss sexuality and aging, especially for men. It's either treated as a joke or ignored altogether. But the truth is, sexuality is part of who we are throughout our entire lives. Understanding it is a key aspect of overall health. Today, from both a health and psychological perspective, we're going to look at what really happens to your body and mind when you masturbate after the age of 50. We'll explore the powerful, often overlooked benefits, and we'll also address the crucial warning hinted at in the title, a warning every man deserves to hear. To have this conversation properly, we first need to understand what's happening in the male body after 50. Aging naturally brings changes. Hormone levels, especially testosterone, begin to decline gradually. Your physical responses may shift. It might take longer to feel aroused, or sensations could feel different compared to when you were 25 or 35. This is not failure, it's simply physiology. A common misconception is that desire disappears completely. It doesn't, it just evolves. The way you experience desire, how often it arises, and what triggers it may change. This is where masturbation becomes more than just a physical act. It becomes a powerful, private tool for self-discovery. It offers a no-pressure way to understand your body's new rhythms and patterns. It allows you to stay connected to your sexuality on your own terms, without the expectations that can sometimes come with partnered sex. It's an intimate dialogue with yourself. And that dialogue comes with significant health benefits we rarely hear about. Let's break them down because this is where the conversation shifts from taboo to therapeutic. First, the physical benefits. Regular masturbation promotes healthy circulation in the genital area. Think of it as exercise for delicate tissues. Increased blood flow helps maintain tissue health and elasticity, which is critical for preventing atrophy and preserving erectile function. In fact, it's one of the most direct ways to keep that part of your body responsive and strong. Speaking of maintaining function, this is incredibly important. Many men don't realize that strong, lasting erections depend on the health of a particular smooth muscle inside the body. There's an interesting discovery about a completely natural, simple 7-second method that supports this exact function, helping restore blood flow and firmness without pills or injections. If you're curious, you can point your phone's camera at the QR code on your screen to watch a short video explaining how it works. I've also included a direct link in the pinned comment below. Setting that aside, let's talk about the psychological benefits, which are just as vital. For many men, aging can bring a subtle loss of confidence or a shifting perception of their own body. Masturbation can become an act of self-acceptance, a quiet affirmation that your body is still a source of pleasure and vitality. It helps reinforce a positive body image and supports self-esteem. It's also a healthy tool for emotional regulation. Life brings stress from work, family, and health concerns. Masturbation offers a safe outlet for that pent-up tension. Finally, it provides a sense of agency at a time when you might feel less in control of your health or career. This is one area where you remain fully in charge of your own well-being, a reclaiming of personal power. And now, with all those benefits understood, we need to address why this video's title includes an apology. I'm truly sorry to have to say this, not because I want to create fear, but because it would be irresponsible not to mention it. The danger isn't in masturbation itself, the real risk lies in compulsion. When any behavior, especially one that feels good, shifts from a conscious choice to a compulsive habit, it can start to cause harm. Let's start with the physical risk. While moderate masturbation is healthy, excessive or very rough stimulation can lead to desensitization. Imagine always listening to music at maximum volume. Over time, you'd need it that loud just to hear it. In the same way, constantly subjecting your nerves to intense stimulation can make them less responsive to normal touch. This can lead to frustration and difficulty achieving arousal or orgasm, whether alone or with a partner. But the more serious risk is psychological. Compulsive masturbation can become a form of emotional anesthesia, a quick way to escape loneliness, anxiety, grief, or depression. It's a temporary fix that doesn't address the underlying feelings. Over time, it can deepen isolation. Instead of reaching out to a friend, going for a walk, or facing your emotions, you retreat into a behavior that keeps you disconnected. This brings us to the third risk, lifestyle neglect. When masturbation becomes the main source of comfort or entertainment, it can crowd out essential parts of a fulfilling life, social activities, hobbies, exercise, or meaningful relationships. These are exactly the things proven to protect mental and physical health as we age. When one habit takes over, the rest of your life can start to shrink. So, what's the path forward? It comes down to a single word: balance. A healthy sex life, including self pleasure, exists best within a healthy overall lifestyle. It's not about stopping, it's about staying mindful, about honest self reflection. Ask yourself, is this practice enhancing your life, or is it taking something away? Do you feel relaxed and renewed afterward, or empty and drained? Are you using it to connect with yourself, or to avoid your feelings? The goal is to make sure masturbation serves you, not the other way around. It should be just one tool in your well being toolkit, along with social connection, movement, learning, and good nutrition. And if you suspect it has become a way to cope with persistent loneliness or depression, please remember, seeking support from a therapist or doctor is a sign of strength, not weakness. To wrap this up, let's be clear. Masturbation is normal, natural, and when practiced mindfully, an incredibly beneficial part of a man's life at any age. It's a tool for health, stress relief, and self knowledge. The apology in the title is for the men who may have unknowingly let this healthy practice turn into an escape that's holding them back from a richer, more connected life. The danger isn't the act, it's the loss of balance. Embracing your sexuality throughout your life is an act of self respect. Do it with awareness, wisdom, and kindness toward yourself. If you found this honest and respectful approach helpful, consider subscribing for more content that values your intelligence and your experience. Thank you for watching.